Britain has officially entered the South China Sea. The so-called Asian pivot is complete. And it's not some half-baked pivot either. Britain is wagering a lot. Its most advanced aircraft carrier, HMS Queen Elizabeth, is sailing through the South China Sea. The warship is not alone. It is flanked by a strike group and allied vessels. This is a proper armada. And it's cutting through China's backyard. Talk about role reversals. Britain says it is not looking for a fight. This is all about freedom of navigation, about challenging China's illegal claims over the South China Sea. How has Beijing reacted? Surprisingly, the foreign ministry is silent. Instead, the propaganda press is doing the dirty work. Truly strange times. First, the wolf warriors would not shut up. Now they're hiding behind glossy editorials in the Global Times. This is their latest article. Look at the headline. UK should not tempt own fate in South China Sea. This is what it says. It's a lot of trash talk with little substance. The warning comes right at the start and it's pretty explicit. Let me quote here. The UK is obliged to remain restrained and obey the rules. This is China saying. Please follow the current international shipping lanes and stay at least 12 nautical miles away from the Chinese islands and reefs. The rest of the article swings from comical to doomsday. At one point, the writer says China is restrained in the South China Sea. The poor regional power being bossed around by America. In the very next line, though, things get more serious. There is talk of making an example out of Britain to execute one as a warning to 100. That's how the Global Times put it. But anyone can write editorials. How serious is China about retaliation? Experts do not predict a showdown. They think China will flex its muscles but won't throw a punch. We've seen indications of that this week. The PLA has been conducting extensive military drills in the South China Sea. They want to make their presence felt, and that's about it. You see, China may have a bigger navy, but its ships are smaller and less advanced. Plus, its opponents are not scattered anymore. The alliance of democracies is expanding, and to cement this growing alliance, the US has dispatched Pentagon Chief Lloyd Austin to Southeast Asia. He visited Singapore, Vietnam, and the Philippines. All three will be key allies in the battle ahead. Vietnam, for example, the biggest China critic in the region. America needs Vietnam on its side. The problem is, America's own record in Vietnam is not very good. Hence the diplomatic outreach. There are reports that Vice President Kamala Harris will also visit Vietnam next month. But America's biggest win in the region came in the Philippines. Lloyd Austin had a difficult job when he landed in Manila. Win over a difficult partner. We're talking about this man, President Rodrigo Duterte. He certainly had a soft spot for China, but that changed when the PLA Armada anchored off his coast. Duterte was boxed in. So he turned to the Americans for help. Earlier today, the Filipino president held extensive talks with Lloyd Austin. He came out of the meeting with an important announcement. The Philippines would fully restore a military pact with the US. It's called the VFA, Visiting Forces Agreement. According to this deal, the US can conduct military drills on Filipino soil. Duterte had earlier decided to end this agreement, but those PLA warships probably changed his mind. Either way, he's handed a big win to Lloyd Austin. His visit was intended to shore up the regional alliance. The US realizes this is not a conventional theater of conflict. The big guns alone will not help. Regional allies will be crucial to challenging China. Where does that leave Beijing? Frankly, on the back foot. China claims nearly the whole of South China Sea. Today we have British, European Union and American warships sailing through, and all China can manage is a trash-talking editorial. For the Democratic Alliance, the task is simple. Keep up the pressure, don't make this a rare voyage, and show the Chinese that the alliance is here to stay. WION is now available.